Good morning, everybody. Feels good to be back making another D21 video. Yes. First and foremost, I just want to say I love these trucks. I love them. I would not be where I am in life today if it was not for the D21. This truck truly changed my life. And I want to put out more content involving just the D21. Just for D21 fans and enthusiasts like myself. You know, I'm not the biggest D21 whiz. I don't know everything about the D21s, but one thing I know is I love these trucks, and I'm gonna love them for the rest of my life, and I cannot live on this planet without one. That's a fact. So I figured I'm gonna do an oil change redo of the oil change, because the last video I did, it was super shaky. It was terrible. I was just kind of like rushing. So I'm gonna try to simplify it and do it real quick and nice, but I just wanted to make something. You know, I just look at my truck all the time and I'm like, man, I know there's people out there that feel the same way I do about these things. So that's why I'm doing a redo. So you can like it if you want. If not, then hey, it's up there anyway for someone who's bored, I guess. So let's do it. All right, guys, so this is what you're gonna need to change your oil. I use 10W30, high mileage, regular conventional oil, but you can use 5W30 if you like. I use 10W30 year round. A lot of people complain, oh, don't use a Fram guard, Fram sucks, Fram is the crappiest quality. I've used these for years and years and years and years and never had any issues. But my truck is not really a daily. It kind of is a daily, but it's not really a daily. I have another car as well. So I don't put as many miles as most people. I usually just drive it, go to work, come back. That's it. I don't go any adventures. I don't do a lot of highway driving, just to work and back. So a funnel, and you're gonna need a little socket, and you're gonna need a 14, typically a longer one. It's so much easier. And I don't know if I said your oil bucket, but you're gonna need one of those. I kind of pre-set up the truck to where it's ready to go. So you see I got my jack here, and you can jack it up from this little, it's kind of like mid area of the truck here. So it's just this little spot right here. This whole bar you can jack up basically right there, and it'll be safe. But I get that mid area. It's like a specific spot right there where it's wider than all the other parts. And I got my jack stand, and I got my wheel turned this way so we can access the oil filter. So we're ready to rock and roll. Let's get it. All right, guys, so we're up under the truck now. This right here is our oil washer for our oil pan. We're gonna crack it loose and slowly twist until the oil comes out. Now, it's probably good to have a rag or something just in case oil's gonna get on your pan, but I don't have one right now, so I'll get one in a bit. So we got it cracked loose, bolt it off just like nothing. No problemo. So you're gonna wanna raise up your pan here to where the oil drops in the pan, but you wanna have your hand in a position to where you can get that nut, and so that nut won't just drop. See what I'm saying? Don't want too much oil to spill. I don't. Other people probably don't care, but yeah. Get my ass chewed out for that. All right, you see that? It's coming out nice and easy, so don't think there's gonna be too much mess here. My oil's black as hell too. I needed to change it. See, I got a bolt here. So we're gonna move along to the next part. So once you take your bolt off, you are going to notice that it has a ring around it. You want to get you a washer. It has to look just like this. Don't get any other one that does not look like this, because it's not gonna work. You're gonna spill oil out. This is like your guaranteed bet that you won't have any leaks from that oil pan bolt. Now I got my phone propped inside of the tire, which is actually kind of ghetto, but this is the only way I can get it to sit to where you can see the filter, because I'm out here by myself. But hey, we're gonna make it work. So the oil filter is gonna be right behind the alternator on the passenger side wheel well. You can access it. It's right here. This thing right here. See that orange? This is the oil filter. So we're gonna go ahead and try to mosey that out. Don't think there's much oil dripping on the ground. Now this is kind of tough because you want your pan, your oil bucket to be in the position to where it can catch the oil from the oil pan, but also catch this filter oil. And the filter oil is a little bit further up, and it likes to just like kind of drop out. So you're just gonna get a good hold of that filter there and twist to the left. Just keep twisting left. See, it's already loosening up. What the fuck was that? My tongue got stuck in my loosening up. All right. Let's see. Oh, my hand's stuck. Now, we're gonna twist for a little bit, but eventually you'll meet the end of the line. I cannot get. Hold on. Yep, and we're already making a mess. Exactly what I did not want. Okay, I found a sweet spot. It's like barely catching both. Alright, so I'm gonna get my hand back in there. And I'm gonna twist. Oh. Good. Okay, so the filter now is facing upward. That's what you want. Now, you could get it through the bottom or the top, or get it sideways. So, let me see here. Try to pull it out this way without making too much of a mess. It's literally like almost impossible to not make a mess with this filter, but it can be done. All right, let me get my hand free so I can see where I'm at. Okay, I see how I can get it out. Just move it this way. Please don't spill on my face. That's not gonna be good. Kind of mosey it backwards. Up. How about up higher? Right here. You can kind of push it. Nope. Oh. Okay. Come on out. Now, this is the part that sucks. So you can get it from the top too, which I think that's. Oh, nope. It fell out. It fell out between the alternator and the power steering lines right here up top. So I guess if you want, you could take it out that way. Alright, so now we just dump out our oil filter stuff. Kind of sucks. I made a little bit of a mess, but not too much. So now, let me show you the mess. See that? I made a little bit of mess. I was doing good, but damn filter fell. We got a new filter open. So what I'm gonna do is, if you don't want to do it, you don't have to. Just get just a tiny drop of old oil. Rub it around this outer area. They say, oh, use new oil, but I usually don't. Set it down, aim it. There you go. The thing is, it's scary because I'm touching the alternator. Oh, and then it fell. All right, we're back at the famous wheel well, and we're going to get this oil filter in. Kind of just slide it through right there. Kind of aim a little bit. And now, just gonna just twist it on in. There we go. Just lining up nice. Let's see if I can get the camera over here. Perfect. All right, so it's lining up nice. Just twist it to the right. Don't twist it super tight, just enough to where it slows down movement. And yeah, obviously till it's not leaking. Just slowing down a little bit. All right, that should be nice right there. Perfect. And you'll know when you start this car, and if it's not tight, you're gonna see oil spilling everywhere. All right, guys, so we got our 14 back on for the oil pan. Just tighten it up. And there might be a little bit of oil dripping. Okay, give it like 2 or 3 more snugs. There we go. Right there, that's good. So there might be oil on the outside. Just get you a little rag, kind of wipe it up. Wipe up where the oil filter is too. You know, if there's oil up around this area, you know, just kind of clean it up. I just wipe around just for future reference. You don't want that oil to cake up and then sit and then you get a leak. When you get a leak, you don't know where it's coming from because you got oil everywhere. All right, stick that bad boy in there. And now I'm gonna skip to where I'm dumping the oil in. Fresh oil here. Now what I like to do when I pour this in here, because it's so fragile and it just dumps out easy, you get kind of at an angle. You gotta kind of aim. Get that in there nice. You're gonna slowly bring it a little bit closer as you pour more. So now what you want is you want to pour 4 quarts even. That's pretty right there, that oil. Gosh, it looks so good. Wonder what happens if you drink it. If you drink oil, you die. Dude, that looks amazing. So after you dump your oil in, you just want to check your dipstick. Make sure you're on the H and not on the L. So now we're gonna crank it up. Forgive my interior, it's quite dirty. Just want to make sure you're not smoking, make sure no oil is coming out the filter area, spilling everywhere. And just make sure you don't hear any crazy noises, any grinds, any lifters tapping too loud. Typically at first with the timing chain stuff, there's light noise in the beginning, but as you can see, all good. Everything's all good. A little bit of pulley squeal right there, but that'll go away in a second. It's a new pulley, so it makes a little bit of noise. So there's nothing to worry about. Alright, so we're all set, guys. Have a good one. Thank you.